Hi there, my name is Jon Fitzgibbons. I'm a senior lecturer at the University of Lincoln. Now the object we have here is a coin bearing the image of King James I, and around that image reads the inscription, in Latin, James, by the grace of God, King of Great Britain. Now this neatly encapsulates the fact that in the early 17th century, monarchs like King James I and his son Charles I believed that they had a divine right to rule. Their certainty in the fact that they were God's anointed on earth is best demonstrated in a speech King James I made to his English Parliament in 1610. James informed MPs that, as he put it, the state of monarchy is the supremest thing upon earth. For kings are not only God's lieutenants upon earth, and sit upon God's throne, but even by God himself they are called gods. Now, this divine right of kings, as it is known, was a theory not only about the origins of political power, but also about the obligation owed by subjects to their king. Kings were accountable to no one on earth. If they transgressed, they couldn't be resisted or brought to account by their subjects. They were accountable to no one but God alone. In effect, they were limitless, absolute rulers bound to obey the law only so far as their conscience dictated. Now all of this would come under scrutiny during England's civil wars. While on the face of it, parliamentarians claimed to go to war in 1642 in order to protect the monarchy, to save the king from himself, and to purge King Charles I of the bad advisers around him, the parliamentarians put forward arguments that exploded many of the ideas at the heart of divine right theory. In particular, they stressed that kings did not owe their authority to God alone. Rather, kings were officers of state, or officers of trust, created and entrusted by the people to rule in the people's interests. As such, kings were not unaccountable, nor were they unlimited. Rather, kings must be guided by the advice of the people, of the nation, represented in Parliament. These claims, reinforced by Parliament's crushing victories on the battlefield, helped to erode the notion that the office of king was sacrosanct or above the law. It also helped to embolden the actions of those radical parliamentarians who in 1649 would put King Charles I on trial. The axe blow that removed Charles I's head at Whitehall on the 30th of January 1649 proved once and for all that kings were accountable to their people and not just to God alone.